me some. See me up in the club with 11 girls, posted in the bed.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to take your hair from this old wash and go into this 90s inspired Bantu knots hairstyle. So to start this style off, you'll need a spray bottle with some water, moisturizer of your choice. I'm using the Creme whipped curl cream, Argan Oil Styler Gel, a toothbrush and edge control, a rat tail comb and some clips to part and hold your hair, a brush, as well as some hair elastics. Taking the spray bottle of water, I'm going to start spraying my hair to get it a bit damp and pliable so that it's easy for me to make my parts. And I'm going to be parting my hair from one side of my head to the other side. As you can see here, your parts don't have to be perfect, but as usual, if you want to get your hairstyle to look bomb and nice and neat, you want to try to get the part as nice and straight as possible. Now for my part, I like to part my hair right behind my ear. I think it gives me enough hair in the front while leaving enough hair out back. You can make this section as big or small as you like. It all depends on how much hair you have and how big you want the section pretty much. Taking that spray bottle of water, I'm going to spray down the front of my hair and take the Curls Creme Brule moisturizer to moisturize that front section of my hair. This stuff smells so good. Since my hair is going to be wrapped away in Bantu knots, I want to make sure that it's nice and moisturized. Taking that rat tail comb, I'm going to make my first part. You can make this part as big or as small as you want. It all depends on how many Bantu knots and flat twists you're going to want at the front of your hair. I'm going to take that Styler gel to start applying to that one section and take the hairbrush to smooth it out. And now taking the hair elastics, I like to double them up because I find that when I use one, it always snaps on me, so I double them up for extra security. I wrap it around about 3-4 times. All depends on how tight you want your style to hold on and how neat you want it to be. Then I'm just going to twist away this section so it doesn't get caught with the rest of the hair. Now that I've showed you how to do one, I'm just going to speed through the rest of this. As you can see, it's going to be the exact same process over and over. In total, there's going to be 4 of these small sections that are going to be the little Bantu knots, and there's going to be 4 of the flat twists up top. So now I'm going to go to the center of the hair. Here you can do more Bantu knots if you want to. You can do braids. You can do your flat twist going straight back in rows. I'm going to be doing my flat twist in kind of like little semicircles here. So I'm going to take the Styler gel to smooth down the perimeter of that flat twist. You want to make these as nice and sleek as you can because this is the front of your hair. This is the section that everybody's going to be looking at mainly. The other sections you can get away with. These are just like little hair elastics that you're putting in, but the flat twist is the actual intricate part of the style. Now, I'm not really sure how to explain how to do these. Like, you're pretty much just rolling and picking up hair as you go. This is all going to be practice, but I do feel this is one of the easiest styles that people can do. I personally learned how to do this when I was younger. I just recently learned how to braid, so I think this is one of the easiest styles for people to learn how to do. So you're pretty much just rolling and picking up hair as you go. I wish when I was younger, my mom jazzed up my Bantu knots like this. She did not. On Sundays, when she would wash my hair, she would literally wash my hair and put it in little Bantu knots. Except where I'm from Jamaica, so she used to call them little Chinese bumps. So they were so embarrassing to wear, and you never wanted to wear them. So I wish when I was younger, she would at least put a few braids or try to make it a little bit cuter. But that's why I'm saying this is 90s inspired, because when I was younger, I had to wear these. And these flat twists, I used to wear all the time back in high school. This was one of my signature styles, always in flat twists in the front. So I thought, why not combine my high school days? Not that I was in the 90s in the high school, but the Bantu knots are from the 90s, and these flat twists are from high school in the 2000s. So I decided to jazz up the style and add in some flat twists. That way I'm incorporating my entire life pretty much in a hairstyle. I'm also going to be pulling out two little, what do you call these? Strings, bangs, I don't know what the hell you would call these, but two little pieces I'm going to pull out and have them as curls at the front of my hair just to spice up the style even more. There's so much going on with this hairstyle, to be honest. I feel like I put every single style you could put, I put it together. Now that the flat twists are done, we're going to move on to these Bantu knots. To be honest, the Bantu knots are the hardest part of the hairstyle for me. It's difficult for me because when I'm wrapping them around and I wrap it and tuck it underneath each other, wrapping and tucking underneath each other, then they start falling over. They don't become those little perfect Bantu knots. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but they start falling over. So, gotta tuck it. I don't know if it's my hair is too long to do them. I have no idea what it is. So I'm just going to secure it with the elastic band. As you can see, they're not going to be looking as perfect. So don't come for me. This is the best I can do. These are not my favorite things to do, okay? They're kind of difficult for me to do. So don't come for me. Okay, now that the Bantu knots are finally done, I'm going to take down the back section and spray that with some water and apply that curls creme brulee back there to moisturize the back section. Now that the section is nice and moisturized, I'm going to pull it down into a low bun. You can leave this out if you want to, but I decided to pull it back into a bun. I'm just going to wrap the hair tie around like 3 times and just secure it with the same hair tie and just kind of, fluff it out with my fingers to get it a little bit bigger. Now it's time to define these little spaghetti strings. That's what I'm going to call them, spaghetti strings. I'm going to take the Styler gel to define them a bit more and just scrunch it so that the gel doesn't weigh it down too much and make them into literal strings. Just, trying to define it to get a little bit of curling on the front there. And lastly, we're going to take some edge control to slick and smooth down this style. Honestly, no style is complete if you don't use some edge control on it. Edge control just solves all of your problems, Got man problems? Use some edge control. Got student loans? Put some edge control on it. No money in your bank account? Put some edge control on it. Edge control just solves everything in your life. And this is the finished 90s inspired hairstyle. I look like I could go jump into a 90s music video right now. Specifically, I could be Mel B and Spice Girls right now. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.